Very good morning and welcome to this Friday session of Yoga Online, where we do a generally quieter session on a Friday to wind down the week. Come to sit comfortably, keep the abdomen soft, move the navel back, roll the shoulders back, broaden across the chest, lift the crown of the head. Sit quietly and focus on your breath. Take the arms out to the side. Turn the palms to face forward. Turn the palms to face up. Breathe in, raise up your arms in line with the ear. Lift the side of the trunk, lift your ears, lift the crown of the head. Join the base of the palms together, then the palms and fingers. And as you breathe out, release the thumbs towards the sternum. Rest the thumb on the sternum and the other four fingers away. Draw the elbow towards the side of the trunk. Eyes closed. We'll begin by chanting Om 3 times. Take a slow, deep breath in. Slowly release your hands. Open your eyes. Roll the shoulders back. Interlock your fingers in front of you. Rotate at the wrist. Turn the palms away from you. Breathe in and raise up the arms. Stretch the arms, soften the abdomen and lift the wrist. Spend a few moments in this posture, feeling the softness of the abdomen, the lift of the armpits, the lift of the wrist, and gently stretch up the trunk. Pin the buttock down, pin the groins down. Feel the strength of the thighs anchoring you down as you lift the trunk. And each time you breathe out, feel the softness of the abdomen and the navel moving. Your hands in front of the chest. Change the bind of your fingers. Rotate at the wrist. Turn the palms away from you. Extend the arms. In, raise up the arms. Up arm in line with the ear. Lift the thumb side, lower the small finger side. Keep the abdomen soft. Stretch the armpits. Lift the elbows. Lift the wrist. Feel the strength of the thighs holding you down. Pin the buttocks. Pin the groins and stretch the trunk out of the hips. Find your breath again. Feel the navel move back. Each time you breathe out. Roll the shoulders back. Keep the abdomen soft. Lift the crown of the head and look up. Keep the chest open. Move the lower shoulder blade into the body. And as you breathe out, release the chin to the chin. Feel the length of the cervical spine as you draw the chin to the chest, keeping the abdomen soft. Spend a few moments here. Keep lifting the ear away from the shoulder, allowing the chin to get closer to the chest. Feel the abdomen soften as you breathe out. Go ahead. Turn to look over your left shoulder. Without moving the right shoulder nor the left shoulder, all you're doing is moving the chin just as much as you can. While the chin is turned to the left, can you focus on the navel moving back and forth? And change sides. Look to your right. Keep the shoulders fixed. And you breathe out. Back to center. Take your left ear to the left shoulder, feeling the stretch on the side. Bring you down. Slowly come up. And change sides. Breathe in to come up, raise up your head. Wrap your fingers and palms around your knees, roll the shoulders back. Breathing in, lift the sternum, lift the chest. Keep the abdomen soft, lift the crown of the head. And as you breathe out, draw the navel back, draw the sternum back, release the crown of the head forward. Release the chin forward. Breathing in, move forward, lift the trunk. And as you breathe out, straighten the arms back. Breathing in, move the navel, move the sternum, lift the crown of the head. And as you breathe out, sternum back, round the back. One more time, breathing in, move forward, lift, breathe out. Take your left hand over the right knee. And as you breathe out, now move the navel, move the shoulder blades, and move the chin. Posture. Allowing the abdomen to soften each time you breathe out. Now to move the navel, move the shoulder blades, and move the chin. Just a little more. Slowly release and change sides. Take your left hand behind you, take your right hand over the left. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, move the navel, move the shoulder blades, and move the chin. Now use your breath. Each time you breathe out, move the navel, move the shoulder blades, and move the chin. Use the breath to twist a little further into the pose. Wrap your fingers and palms around the knees once again. Roll the shoulders back. Soften the abdomen. Hold on to the underside of the knee. Wrap your fingers and palms around. And move the navel forward. Move the sternum down and release the crown. As you draw your elbows towards the trunk, release the shoulders, release the head. Release the crown of the head towards the floor. Soften the abdomen. Breathe in to come up. Release your fingertips. Roll the shoulders back and straighten your legs. Straighten the legs, shake out the legs. And fold your legs in for Baddha Konasana, round angle pose. Arms around the ankles. Join your feet together, but don't press them to the floor. Soften the abdomen, lift the sternum, roll the shoulders back. Lift your ears. Allow for the thighs and the knees to go down as you lift the trunk out of the hips. Here, hold on to your right big toe and straighten your right. To the left big toe, straighten your left leg out. Pin your thighs down, soften the abdomen, lift the armpits away from the floor, lift the crown of the head. Keep pressing the thighs down to lift the trunk. Stretch it forward. Fold the left leg in, stretch it forward. Bring your toes, press the thighs down, lift the sides of the trunk, lift the armpits and release the head. The chin draws toward the chest. The thighs press down. Your heels lengthen away from you. Keep the abdomen soft. Focus on just the exhalation. And release your hands. Fold your legs in and come to stand. Come to stand with your feet hip-width apart. Extend your arms out to the side. Press your feet down, your thighs back. Roll the shoulders back, open the chest. Lift the crown of the head, soften the abdomen. Keep your feet hip-width apart and join your palms together. We're going to do 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar very slowly. Breathe in, raise up the arms. Look up, keep the abdomen soft. Move the lower shoulder blade into the body, keep the legs straight. Open the chest. And as you breathe out, bend the knees, soften the abdomen, and stretch the trunk. Try to get your fingertips to the floor, keep your knees bent, release the trunk towards the thighs, and let the head hang. Feel the crown of the head lengthen toward the floor as you soften the abdomen. Step your right leg back, come into a low lunge, stretch your toes out, and now soften the abdomen, lift the crown of the head. Step back into a plank and focus on your palms spreading, the straightness of your legs, and look forward. Bend the knees, release the toes, the knees, the chest and the chin to the floor, and keep the elbows up. Out, stretch your legs. Tuck the toes under. Bend the knees, keep the knees bent, and stretch the trunk. Focus on the length of the trunk from the hips to the armpits. Step your leg forward into a lunge, outstretch the toes, lift the crown of the head. Feel the extension of the crown of the head towards the ceiling, keep the abdomen. Step forward, keep your knees bent, release the trunk towards the thigh, and you can hold on to the backs of the shins as you release the head towards the floor. Breathe in to come up. Raise up the arms, just a gentle arch back, not too much. Breathing out. Release your palms together. Focus on your breath. Feel the energy running up the legs, up the sides of the trunk. Let's do one more. Breathing in, raise up the arms. As you extend your arms, can you feel your feet? Bend the knees. Release the trunk forward as you breathe out. Lengthen the crown of the head towards the floor. Keep the softness of the abdomen. Step your leg back, come into a lunge. Out, stretch your toes and lift the crown of the head. Keep the abdomen soft. Focus on the front foot pressing down, the tops of the back leg pressing down to give you the lift. Release your palms onto the floor. Straighten your legs and come into a plank. 5 fingers and palms pressed to the floor. Release your knees, your chest and your chin to the floor. Keep the buttock raised. Outstretch your feet. Breathe in and come up. Tuck the toes under. Keep the knees bent. Stretch the hips away from the armpits. Stretch the armpits away from the wrist. Step your leg forward. Come into a lunge once more. Lift the crown of the head. Step the back leg forward. Keep the knees bent slightly. And stretch the trunk down towards the floor. Let the head hang. Breathe in and come up. A full stretch back. Breathe out and release your hands. Roll the shoulders back. Extend your arms out to the side, slightly behind the hip. Now feel your feet, feel your legs, feel the trunk, feel the breath running up from the feet towards the shoulders and from the shoulders down the arms. Slowly release. Come onto your knees. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Sit back. Pin your fingertips down. Move the lower shoulder blade into the body and give action of the back. Walk your hands forward. With your knees apart, drop the navel first. Move the lower shoulder blade into the body and look up. Walk your hands further forward and release the navel first, then the chest, then the forehead, then the elbows. From the elbow to the wrist, spread your palms and push the buttock back, push the groins back to give you the stretch. And look forward. Walk your hands back. Walk your hands back. Keep your fingertips in front of the knees and lift the crown of the head. Feel the openness of the chest and the softness of the abdomen. From here, walk your hands across over to the right knee. Move the navel, move the sternum and move the chin. And walk forward in line with the knee. Stretch forward. Spread the palms, spread the fingers. Release the trunk over the right knee, but pin the left buttock down. Change sides. Move the navel, move the sternum, move the chest. Walk your hands forward. And pin the right buttock down as you extend the trunk over the left knee. Your hands back. Stretch forward. Take your fingers and palms towards the corner of your mat. Release your forehead to the floor. Take the arms wide. Come onto your knees. Hold on to the or press your palms down. And take your feet to the corners of your mat as wide as you can. And lift the hips away from the armpits. Lift the armpits away from the wrist. Keep your feet as wide as the mat. Keep your palms as wide as the mat. And lift the trunk. Open the back of the body. Feel the backs of the legs open. Move the front thigh to the back thigh and lift the hips. Keep pressing your palms down and lift the hips. Release onto your knees once again. Join the toes. Sit back. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in and look up. From here, take your right hand behind you. Take your left hand over the right thigh. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, twist the trunk, move the shoulder blades, move the chin. Keep both buttocks fixed as you soften the abdomen entrance. Release back to the center and change. Take your left hand behind you. Take your right hand over the left knee and twist. Each time you breathe out, move the navel, move the shoulder blades, and move the chin. On the knees, roll the shoulders back. Take the arms out to the side, turn the palms face. Bend at the elbows, draw your elbows towards each other, let them touch. Breathe in and raise up the elbows, stretch the elbows. Put the buttock down, lift the sides of the trunk, lift the armpits. Feel the elbows lift towards the ceiling, stretch the trunk. Breathe out and release your elbows. Breathing in once more. Stretch the armpits, lift the elbows. Breathe out. One more time, breathe in, raise up the elbows. Stretch the armpit, soften the abdomen. Breathe out and release your hands behind you. Take your palms and fingers behind your feet. Roll the shoulders back and look up. And slowly release. Join your knees together and come to lie flat on your back. Come to lie flat on your back. Keep your knees up and your feet flat on the floor. Turn the palms to face up. Press your feet down, soften the abdomen. Breathing in, lift the hips. Move that lower shoulder blade into the body. Press your feet down and lift. Breathe out and release. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out and release. One more time, press your feet down, breathe in to lift. Breathe out and release your hips. With both hands, draw both your knees in towards the armpits. Keep the feet. Gently rock from side to side, massaging the lumbar. Wrap your fingers and palms around the left knee and straighten the right leg away from you. Soften the abdomen. Each time you breathe out, draw the thigh in towards the chest. Bend legs. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. Stretch out your left leg. As you breathe in, out, feel the thigh moving in towards the abdomen. Soften the abdomen, creating space for the thigh to move in. Both hands, draw both knees in towards the chest. Keep the abdomen soft, keep your shoulder blades onto the floor. Lengthen the crown of the head away from your shoulders. Keep squeezing the thighs in. Keep the feet soft. Gently rock from side to side. To center, release your feet onto the mat. Straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg. Roll the thighs away from each other. Press the shoulder blades down. Roll the upper arms away from you. Keep the palms facing up. Focus on just the breath. Release completely. And release the navel to the floor as you breathe. Hands on the abdomen. Raise up your knees one by one, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Right arm all the way past the right shin. Roll over onto your right hand side and press to come to sit. Once again, sit in a comfortable position. Roll back. Soften the abdomen. Lift the sides of the trunk. Lift the crown of the head. Feel the softness of the spine, the softness of the abdomen, the length of the sides of the chest. Close your eyes. And once again, focus on the abdomen moving back, the navel moving back. Each time you Burn your palms together. Slow, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, release the chin to the chest. As you breathe in, slowly raise up your head, release your hands, and open your eyes. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend, and we will meet again. Thank you.